What a game! What a performance of your Bleu Blanc Rouge, le tricolore today. Again, the Vegas Golden Knight. Impressive. The word for me today is impressive. We're going to talk about the game tonight. What happening between the Montreal Canadiens and the Vegas Golden Knight. That's what we got for you tonight because Montreal, guys, yes, huge win today again the Vegas Golden Knight. I'm sure I was not the only one. Was not expecting Montreal to play that way, honestly. But they found a way to get a big W. And Vegas, again, the Golden Knight. So on the show tonight, we're going to talk about what's going on around the NHL. A couple of games, 15 games today. I'm watching right now 2 games, Dallas, Utah, and Nashville and Chicago. I'm going to talk about what's happening in the standing. Have a couple of questions about the Montreal Canadiens. A couple of prospects for the Montreal we can talk about. We have the Clash. We have the Frenchy Quiz. And this is your show tonight. It's a fun Friday night. That's what we do here. The fun Friday night. No template, not a specific things to do. You ask question. You ask me anything. I'm going to do my best to answer to you. And we are right now past the Thanksgiving. It was yesterday. Well, for me, phase number 2 on the schedule and the season for the Montreal Canadiens, all the way to Olympics for me. And then after that, you have the phase number 3 after the Olympics, the trade deadline, all the way to the playoff. And then the playoff start. That's my season, phase 4 of the season 2025-2026. So, look, this is going to be a good show to talk about tonight. We'll be back tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock a.m. for the Frenchy Quiz. We'll be back tomorrow afternoon for the game Montreal Canadiens at 2 o'clock. And we're going to do a Toronto Maple Leaf, Pittsburgh, 7 o'clock tomorrow night. What a great day. Toronto lost today. After they lead 2-1 at the beginning of the third period, Washington came back and they beat the Toronto Maple Leaf. I believe the final score is 4-2. Wilson scored an empty net. So Montreal win, Toronto win, lose, Ottawa lose, Tampa win, Detroit lose. We climb and standing. We are back now second on the Atlantic Division. And we're going to talk about what happening if ever something happened for Montreal. I'm going to match up at the playoff already tonight. Claude Richard, welcome back, Claude Richard. Thanks to be with our Canadian Live Show. Hopefully, in une nouvelle, Claude Zerclay pour la quelle belle capitale d'Ottawa est avec nous ce soir. Reggie from Mont-Laurier. Notre ami Reggie va être avec nous demain matin pour le show de Montréal Canadien. Montréal Canadien demain. Reggie. Ovidio, what a great game. I did not expect, honestly, that. You're right about this, Ovidio. Thanks to be with us tonight. Good night, everybody. Ben Mr. Top, knock the door. Bleu, blanc, boom. Like he said, during his headline the next couple of days ago. And Utah lead, guys, 2-0. Again, the 2-0 again, the Dallas Star. Ab Nation, welcome in the house. And our tap, RG Calabro, all information. The Jet lost again, guys, 5-1. The Jet are 3-8-0 in the last 11 games. Pittsburgh 1, Blue Jacket 2. Predator 0, Chicago 0. Mammoth 2, and Dallas Star 0. That's what we got right now on this game. Now, Standerman, good evening. All great 2-road win. Big game tomorrow. Yes, this is a huge W. That gave them 3 W straight for the Montreal Canadiens. Guy, now, I want to apologize to you, Guy. You did a super chat today I didn't mention to you. And I apologize because sometimes I miss a super chat. I could be excited about something. I can talk about something else. I can move my eyes somewhere else, and I did not see the super chat. Usually, my mic, my volume on my phone, on my computer is very high when I walk like a live stream. But the night at 2 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock, I want to be sure that people sleep in the house whatsoever. I don't think so. They sleep with my voice, but still. So I don't see, honestly, what's going on with the super chat. So I just want to say to you, Guy, thanks so much for the super chat afternoon. If all other people did a super chat like Reggie and Billy and Larry and many others, guys, thanks so much. PW knocked the door. Tonight, Lugetz, so I believe it's NBA. I got that one. Sam. Yes, the Frenchy Quiz. Guy again. Reggie, thanks so much, my friend. With you, Guy, and after with you, sentiment look like Bodzik is fitting well on the first line. We're going to talk about this next couple of minutes. Red Wing and the Bruins last two. You're right about this. Again, the Rangers for that one. Tampa Bay beat Detroit, I believe. Got the juice left. Got a recharge. Pass to in bonne nuit. Well, answer one. Here we go. That's the way to do that. Is the recharge. So, look, we have a couple of things to talk about. Of course, about the Montreal Canadiens. RG tomorrow, 11 game in the NHL. Fun Friday night. That's what we got. We have Vegas. We have Montreal. We have everything to set up tonight to talk about what happening, honestly, between the Montreal Canadiens and, of course, the Vegas Golden Knights. First of all, guys, I want to talk about. I tried to get this one over there. I don't know where is it now anymore. Montreal Canadiens news. Today we have a big news. First, the contract of Mike Matheson, and I want to hear from you, all of you. What do you think about that contract? Is it good? Is it great? Or is it amazing? Or you a little bit concerned about the longevity of the contract? Maybe concerned about how much money we give him? Is it concerned about now we have too many defensemen in Montreal? Is it confusing the left side of Montreal? So we have a lot of questions to come with Mike Matheson contract. He played a solid year this year with Dobson, satisfied the defensive Montreal Canadiens, but with that, are we going to have some trade for the Montreal Canadiens? Put maybe some defensemen out. Who knows? But this is something we have to pay attention about this. Toi aussi, Antoine RJ at Tampa, 32 points first. So you're right. Perry back in the house. Perry, welcome back. Perry, thanks also with a super chat a little bit early about this. Yo, Ovidio. So Mike Matheson get a 5-year deal today at $6 million. We talk about this. I don't know. I talk this live stream or I make a video. I do many things. Sometimes I'm losing everything. But I think my pronostic or my prediction was about 3 years at $7 million, 4 years at $7 million, 6.5, or longevity minus AAV. I'm still on the prediction pretty good for what I said today, honestly. But we still have to figure out what it will bring to Montreal. Claude Richard Matheson contract is perfect. I think Carrier's trouble out over Dio. Hello, Coach. How is going? Go Habs go. Pretty good save with a big win and Toronto lose. This almost a perfect game. Perfect day for me. Just need now to wait for the cheese, but perfect day. Ovizio, I saw this comment early, Ovizio. Now, and I didn't, sometimes we had no time to talk about everything, but if we trade Carrier, guys, we have only one defenseman on the right side. It's only Dobson. Rebecca is not ready yet. I think Rebecca is going to push maybe Carrier out, but not until he is ready at 100% to play solid game over there. So I'm not sure about that. Over about Carrier, I gave Strobel appealing. Maybe. Or they prefer Strobel over the physicality of Strobel over Engstrom. Maybe. Or they going to keep Jekai or not. I'm not sure. The value of Jekai may be pretty high. Are they going to get something bigger in return, asset-wise? I'm not sure. Are they willing to trade Caden Cooley? I'm not sure. It's all David Rebecca. I'm not sure. It's all this fun question. We can look about this for sure. Roger Delaney, welcome back, Roger. Thank you to be with the Hockey Nation Show. Appreciate that. And after contract is very good for both sides. Contract is a front load and well, so I'm not worried about the longevity. I think we maybe see either Strabo, Goulet, or Jekai leaving and traitor. So exactly what I just said about that. Randy Walkman knocked the door. Randy, welcome back. Thanks to be with us. You see, Randy, you put Weigard on the Turkey nomination, and he responded with a goal today. I don't know what kind of influence we have here at the Hockey National Show on the Turkey Awards, but think about this. Every year, we put players on nomination or they win the trophy. They respond back after that. Montebo, the winner last night, boom, he responded very well today. We put Wegar from Randy, was a great call, and I put Cody Zary. Both of them have a good game today against the Panthers. So it was funny to see that, Randy. I was thinking about you when I see that. Perry, his comments, I was in the camp of the people who thought he would get the $8 million on market. He must love it. I was not there. I was pretty much not over $7 million. Can he go on the market, get higher at $6 million definitely? I know that, and I know it would be it's easy, but no, not $8 million. Vegas out to no answer out today. Good boy, Roger. It's a game for me where it's great, the outcome of the game. Jake Labro gave us the update. Ozo Engstrom could trade something I did not think about. It makes sense of possibility. RJ. Blue Jacket goal, Zach Zawerinski. The Columbus lead now 3-1 against Pittsburgh. Probably will aid to see him go, but sometimes got out give to get in our tap. Salut, Coach. Pete Martin knocked the door. Goalie, part of the Habs been powerhouse with the defensemen. Salut, Pete. Turkey Maple still lost. Yeah, this will be one thing right there. Now, Chicago guy take the lead 1-0 at the end of the first period. Randonado scored a goal. On this one, just try to figure out what is the goal. And take the lead 1-0 again. Nashville. Stand the Habs need Matheson for his veteran presence. I would have preferred 3 years as they are young defensemen that would be ready to make the big club. There we go. Florent, Sam, okay, Coach. Yeah, it does not have make the money. When I look at the young player, guys, I'm always looking at a couple of things. But the most important is to see if they don't put the team in the bad situation. Not necessarily because he didn't make a goal, but during the game, what is the play? How they lose the puck? How they give a turnover? How they make a big mistake? Put this together. Jekai was perfect today. I don't see him, bad. Still believe it would be better for him to go in Laval to learn more. That said, until we talk about Sammy Blais right now on my graphic right there. Sammy Blais was claimed by the Montreal Canadiens. It was sent down to Laval Rocket. And what happening? One Montreal returned from Montreal. One Montreal returned at home after the game, Colorado. Saturday, expect Jared Davidson return to Laval Rocket. They're going to call up Sammy Blais. They're going to have 14 forward. And then with that, 13 forward, with that, what happening? One Doc and New Hook are coming back. one of the two. Honestly, Doc first. Florent Jacquet is going to be back at Laval. Nothing wrong against Florent Jacquet. It's just right now, they want more experienced players, and that would be the reason behind that. And that would give a Florent Jacquet a very good motivation to come back at Laval, to be hungry, to learn more, motivate him to be ready for the next call up. And now he tastes the initial. He knows exactly what you need to work. And Montreal going to tell him what you need to work for. And this is a good start for them. And this is very important for the Montreal Canadiens, Florent Jacquet. How much does goalie make, guys? 5.75, Peter. Welcome in the house, Peter. Sorry, I did not see your question before that. That was a great sign for Frank Cedero. Welcome. Hey, coach, guys, just got home from work. Missed the big win. Just watched the highlights. Yes, right about this, Frank. Unfortunately, your Pittsburgh Penguins losing 3-1 right now for Columbus. We'll go to do the game tomorrow night, Frank. Toronto and Pittsburgh tomorrow night, so don't miss it. Paris, did not you tell you, boss, that coach want you home by 4 o'clock p.m. Trading Coley make no sense as nobody else at the blue line feel it is fiscality. Yeah, I can understand Coley about that. The key of Coley, but is to play hockey the game. So if he cannot stay healthy, that would be a big problem for the Montreal Canadiens for him. But the time we tell us honestly, if you get there, but definitely we don't have a lot. We don't have a lot of players like Coley, for sure. I agree with you about that. Big one today and visit Utah this week. Awesome game by both of them. Goalie, everything. I wish Perry, Frank, about that. Yes, you have to tell him. RDP knocked the door. Welcome back. Buffalo lost today by the score 5-0 against the New Jersey Devils. Buffalo is like inconsistent. Score like beat Chicago 9-3. Well, Chicago is a very strong team this year. And then they come bounce back, and then after that, they just lose game. Inconsistency for the Buffalo Sabres. Big win in Montreal this week. Awesome game by both goaltender Pete Martin. I'm hoping for at least 1 point tomorrow to be won. That would be nice. Gay. I love Sammy Blais and the bottom six. Eric Engel wrote about the lack of experience in Montreal. Now you have it with Blais, Anderson, Gallagher. But that's a great point. That's one of my comments also was bring to Montreal Canadiens. Montreal Canadiens right now, very important statistic. If you can go, you can checking this. Montreal Canadiens is the youngest team in NHL. Right now they are at 25 years old. Point something. They have only 2 teams at 26 years old close to Montreal Canadiens. Chicago are close to Montreal Canadiens, and I believe it's Buffalo. Many teams are over 26, 27. Most of the best teams in NHL are older at 27. So what this tells us is you need player with experience to go deep and to make the playoff and go deep. First time last year, Montreal made the playoff with the youngest team in the NHL. They still this year the second youngest team in NHL. Look what they look like. It's pretty amazing. If you think about their stat, it's what 13-7-3 right now. I believe they are 23 game, and they are the youngest team in NHL. This is the reason why Montreal need more experience. I will give you an example today. Right? Like people, or some people complaining about Demidov time and TY, everything like that. And I said, and I know, it's not easy to manage a bench behind the bench, behind the bench, right? It's not easy to be coached behind the bench. Sometimes you get caught by the different things, and then you have to realize also I'm coaching to helping the middle to be an NHL player, or I'm coaching to win game? That's the big question. If the fans want only the middle play 18 minutes, but they don't really care to win the game, it's up to you. But for me, it's not about this. Look what happening, guys, during the third period at some point. They used Sakaski over Budzik. Why? Protect the lead and win the game. Those adjustments by Martin St. Louis have reason behind that. It's not a decision you just said, oh, I'm going to send Sakaski with the first line. It's because one thing in hockey is about responsibility on the ice. Where to do, what to go. Zachary Bodzik talked about this. He said last week, I don't know when it was, like 3 days ago, 1 week ago. He said publicly, the system we have, it's not easy to do. He said it's not like you just go on the ice and you skate around. So he admit where the system sometimes make him complicated, and Martin St. Louis take a decision to be sure they use the player, they know the system, and they are responsible. And if this apply for Bodzik, it's applied for Kapanen, and is applied for Diminov, and is applied for Florent Jekai. So those players got disappear for the third period at the middle of the third, and then they don't play after that. It's just a part of the job, the responsibility of the Martin St. Louis. Martin St. Louis got hired to win game. Martin St. Louis got hired to make that team win game. Martin St. Louis got hired to develop the players properly the right way at some time. And that's what the people have to understand, that everything have a time. And happened with Lennartson last year. Take him 2 months before he get on the power play, and I can go all the way like that. One is going to be more responsible. Responsible is a 200-feet game and more responsible on the defensive side. It would be like more time for all of them and want to play. That's just a normal thing about that. And the fact Sammy Blais played in NHL before, we need players have more game in NHL. That's something to pay attention for more for the next couple of weeks for Montreal. And beating Vegas is huge, Randy. Hey, Coach, what a game Montego finally looked like is also a good point about that, Triple X. This is better Montego performance as just the win for the Montreal Canadiens. Mentally, physically, for Montego, this is maybe a turnover for his season. We see. I don't want to get, because something was not always pretty for Montego today. But from where he's coming from and now where he is tonight, it's like a black and white for sure. Solid, square. One thing for me was very important for Montego. I pay for any other thing he did today. He did not give any rebound. He was sucking up the puck on the side of his body, his glove, and he was protect the puck very well. His management of the game was pretty good. He was stop the puck when he said, you know what, better to have a whistle. The collapse of the player in front of him was really good. When you have a block shot or something like that, a stick for Montreal was recover the puck, would send the puck out. This was really special to me today. The way the Montreal was winning those battles in the front of the net, the rebound or something happened, block shot. Montreal was recovering the puck and down the puck outside. So for me, it was a really good performance on Montreal overall. And let's move on for the next one. Pete Martin, that would be a fantastic with Dit Lowe's to the win, to the wire. That guy, I like it as a shootout. Not having to drive the power play for Matheson helped his game overall. But now he's focused on 5-on-5. He have, I believe, a better partner like he never had with the Montreal Canadiens. I know I don't want to hurt anybody else, other players, but I think this is the best defenseman he got, Matheson, since he's won the Montreal Canadiens. Thirdly, he can focus on his role on the PK. But at the end of the day, he is the best Montreal Canadiens player where Martin St. Louis have the more confidence. If they need something, Mike Matheson is still there. We need something else, Mike Matheson is still there. Mike Matheson played 25 minutes per game, and that's what you have to give credit for this. for the Montreal Canadiens. Try 7-3. Thanks so much, RJ. Only one Hab I won the cup. It was New York as a rookie. They need someone else who has gone to the dance around. Sammy Blair win the Stanley Cup with the St. Louis Blues, no? Did the Flip Panthers, when they won the first Stanley Cup, they have players win the Stanley Cup with them? I'm not sure. I will have to look at the roster. I'm not sure about that. Blair played 15 games in the playoff, won the Blues, won the Stanley Cup. The Cup, here we go. How many players do you Panthers 23 Arizona ever won a cup before he won it last season? Guys, I'm sorry, I don't read. I don't read all the time. That's funny. I said Blair for the Blues, and then I said the question PW. The system is easy to me, but I play ball, which is about man-to-man hybrid system. Mark Elliott knocked the door with a super shot. Mark scored the first goal of the game on that one.
Oh my God!
We did it again. Mark Elliott scored the first goal of the game at the Hockey National Show. We're going to get an assist on this one. We're going to get to Claude Richard, get an assist, and we're going to get to Ovidio, get a second point of the game, second point of the day. Blair is back. PS. Yes, I went to the final the year before and learned about that one over there. Perry. Yes, Mark is correct. Pete Martin evaluate his player on his zone, does not listen to others. Do you think Martin will start with Montembeault tomorrow? No. It's already announced already would be Montembeault today and Tobias. Now I'm thinking about some people and the social media on the X yesterday. There was like bad about Martin Saint-Louis to let Montembeault start today and Tobias tomorrow. And they said, we're going to lose today, and now we're not going to win tomorrow because Colorado is Montembeault. I want to go back to there to see the comments on that one. Suzuki only have today one is 50% face-off. Yeah, the face-off was not very good. Rete is already has been problematic with every team. He won Colorado, Buffalo, Toronto, Nashville. Only a stink and St. Louis was fun. You don't make that many teams without being a kind of problem. About that, PS Suzuki. About that, Ron with Kings. Welcome back in the house. Larry Lavallee knocked the door. Welcome back, Larry. Montembeault look at Dial and his angle positioning, who is at goalie coach. Remo looked like he went back to the basic. Vegas fan said they shot into the ad tender, but I think Montembeault was the reason about that. Thanks so much, Mark, for the super chat. Appreciate a lot. Everything in the chat, let go. I try to pick it up any question, any comments left and right. How about Corey Perry? With the Florida Panthers? I don't think so. Florida Perry. For that one. So that's give us guys the first thing to talk about. It was honestly the performance of the Montreal Canadiens today for the contract of Mike Matheson. I want to share with you about that. Now we're going to move on to the game recap. Montreal Canadiens versus the Vegas Golden Knights. And we're going to talk about the Montreal again. So don't go nowhere. We'll be right back with more comments about the Montreal Canadiens. Here we go. Montreal Canadiens win by the score 4-1 today. Again, the Vegas Golden Knights. Adam, welcome. What is the first thing you change as a coach with Vegas? But obviously, I don't change a lot, honestly, Adam. Why? But they play with not really the goaltender, the starter, right? Schmidt is the backup. Hill is missing since October. They're missing Pietrangelo. What I see, all right, is a team a little bit slow. Miss maybe the connection or the chemistry between line. But think about this, right? Bowman on the first line. Not experienced a lot in NHL. I don't know if they can find another player can pick up the top six. They're missing a low zone. They're missing a Pietrangelo. The goaltender Hill. They have a couple of injuries, honestly, but you can see it's not the same team it was before that. Barbashev was quiet today. Jack Eagles is looking good. Marner today was another sleepy game for him. I think he had 5 assists the last 10 games. He have only 4 goals this year. They open up the men rush a couple of times, but he was trying to come back in the game. I can understand that. They are not a bad team at all, honestly, but they play under what it should be for sure, Adam. I always try to get something more a top 6, but when they're going to get a better goaltending situation, I think it will be better for them. For the Vegas Golden Knights. So thanks to see my friend Adam. Hopefully he's doing well at school. Pete Martin maybe reclaim a blade to help the Rocket, but it's already done. He's already with the Laval Rocket. I believe he's going to get a call up Sunday and send down Davidson. And the opinion, 12 million, 6 years for Matheson is a good deal. It's a $5 million on that one. And now we have a second goal. First goal. And your opinion, 3 million, 6 years for Madison. Is it a good goal? 6 years too long. 5 years at $6 million. I'm okay with that part. I still believe, and after 3 years, that's not going to be a good contract for Montreal Canadiens. But we have to wait when it's going to get there. By the time we tell us, honestly, it's not money-wise, it's not a problem. Longevity, I would prefer to get 4 years. But, perfect, it's not perfect. That was a good game on table, play, good mate, a big save, right? Luke, welcome back. The Fleet are here. Now it's coach time. Here we go. Larry, hopefully you eat already a good dinner tonight. A lot of burger, turkey. Made to satisfy yet. I got it. PS, no supper below. Before the game, Adam, round with Kings. We're having almost everybody playing back-to-back game, but kind of makes sense. You're right about this. PL in our top. Corey Perry has not carried an important role like already did in the last year. He was signed most of the time at the minimum salary contract to play at the 4 line as an additional milestone make Matheson look fast. For him, so you was running on the goalie start station already. Somebody key one to carry on a more important piece of the plate. I did not like the way Corey Perry decided to end the handshake line with the for now to leave Montreal. Too many game run should be like 50 like the old days, but money talks, I guess. Hot with the Mechanical League right now with Anderson. You're right. I'm happy Vegas would be stuck with the Marner at $12 million a year to come. Yeah, right now he's struggling for sure. We'll see how he's going to respond. How good. Feeling Montebo. We start tomorrow. Martin like him. Now, you're not going to get a back-to-back game. Ovidio. Montreal play the next 3 weekends back-to-back. I can guarantee that at least the best is sick. It would be the runner tomorrow, the starter. Snake always said that Stone carrier is piano with him. Larry, like it is the game because he's really not on the spot. Watch every game. Carter Hart, so far in the American, a lot of rust to shake off for Carter Hart. So the guy in the game today, we won't talk about this. Montreal dominate Vegas. Nashville tied the game, by the way, 1-1. Ab dominate Vegas. I want to see the play right there. Long stretch pass now. They got beat on that one. Soderblom, not good very well on that one. You want to have a big save by the goaltender. Soderblom did it. For me, budget 6 goals of the season. Yes, today. 2 point. Caulfield 2 point. He's 14 of the year. He missed a breakaway, guys. He hit the crossbar, I believe. I was begging to get a 3rd goal of the game. It took a little bit longer, but we get it. Sakoski, guys, 2 points today. 1 goal, 1 assist. All 3 have 1 goal, 1 assist. Sakoski have a very good game. Evans score also for the Montreal Canadiens. Is 5th of the year, 1 point. First line, 5 points today. 2 Caulfield, 2 Budzik, 1 Zuski. All together, they have +7 today. Zuski have +3 today. +2 Sakoski and Caulfield and Budzik. Matheson, 1 point. Mike Matheson again, another good game. Matheson, guys, play solid for the Montreal Canadiens over 25 minutes. 3 block shot, 1 assist. Another good performance on number 8 with a new deal. That's pretty good to see that. And the star of the game for me is Montembeault. .968 save percentage. This is maybe his best performance of the year, in my opinion, for him. For sure. Pierre Davio, it would be the best let Montembeault build on that game today. Slowly but slowly. Ab benefit to have both goalies been good. 90 point, I will believe if one I see it. Too many team also, Larry, is at 23 point, 24 game, and Vegas not played that well, Perry. Reggie Montembeault saved the game and the first period, Reggie. But both goalies are struggling. Captain also have 2 great chances. Yes, at the first period. The one in front of the net on the high danger scoring chance, he just missed it, I believe. The second one was a breakaway for him, but otherwise a good performance overall by Kapanen today on that one. That's give us, guys, the resume of the scoring for the Montreal Canadiens today. Again, the Vegas Golden Knight. Now, let's see an overall for the Montreal Canadiens. The first 10 minutes, guys, the shot was 9-1, and maybe 10-1 for the Vegas Golden Knight. Montreal was just defending. They was not managed the puck very well. They was behind. Vegas was dominate. Montembeault make a couple of good saves at the beginning of the game. Keep Montreal stay in the game, honestly, and to pick it up and build that confidence. And then after the middle of the period, you get after that a penalty for Matheson, if I can recall it, honestly. And then you get Montreal pick it up a couple of things, and then boom, they score a goal from nowhere. The shot was only 3 after the goal, but they are opportunists this year. It was a dead penalty, 6-on-5. And they managed the puck. They started everything built from the defensive zone, Dobson. And then after that, they go all the way to an offensive side. And then Sakoski, crazy great pass on the back door for Budzik. And Budzik released a good shot. And that gave the first goal of the game for the Montreal Canadiens. By Budzik is another point of the game for Budzik. From that moment, and after that, I'll wait for the end of the game, guys. They never been in danger. I said I'm worried because we don't kill that goal to give the Montreal the 3rd goal. I'm talking about Kapanen, just Mark said, twice during the first period. That second thing, it was the breakaway by Caulfield. I think Jake Evans got a breakaway also before he scored a goal. This was like, I was a little bit concerned about Montreal. They said, you know what? This could be a turnaround, and then boom, they score one goal, and boom, they score two goals, and that's it. But no, Montreal hold the lead. Better second period. We know Montreal's second period has not been great during the season so far. But today they was in control more. They was just don't give anything too much of Vegas golden night. And they finally make that score, try to score, but did not give the opponent team to come back for the third period. I believe they finished the period on the power play or PK. And then the third period, guys, a very good period in my opinion. The maturity of the players, for me. They was responsible. They don't give a lot to Vegas. They was really manage the puck and the game management. And that's called for me maturity. You lead, you don't give chance, and you finish. You close the door. You close the game. This is what does usually a team with maturity, and Montreal did it today. It's not a 60-minute game, all right, but they played very good 50 minutes, in my opinion, that game. And they could kill Vegas early, guys. Is this what I'm talking about? Like Marky talked about, like the Kapanen, the Evans, the Caulfield. Hockey now, when you take the lead 3-0, we're still not sure if a team, opponent team can come back. More you take 3 goals early, that would be better. Turn around to be good for Montreal, but it was not perfect on that one for sure. Now, let's see what we got in that chat, guys. On this one, yeah, both goalies struggling. Run, I think this was bringing the league and to the new travel location. Tobej and 11 starter and 8-1-2 people panic, see him struggling. He don't see, if you don't see it, that Caulfield could have 2 more goals today. Pete Martin. Agree, Coach, first game, I saw Montembeault play all 60 minutes. Yeah, absolutely right about this, Larry. And we all agree. You also bring in more players with a new team. Getting all to wait. With CPLW and Dallas. I believe they tied the game, I believe. And anyway, they have with CPLW so far, but I like Tobash with you. The dim-up pass to Kapanen and the super fast release by Kapanen was beautiful to watch. And Evan thought no score, a bit of lucky save by Schmidt. Good save on that one for sure. So it was Mr. Commissioner. Yeah, it won't be a straight line or full about this. 5 on the Vegas first 9 shot was on the power play. That was still alone and a bit. Pete Martin, yep. After the power play, the momentum shift after that. Hey guys, sorry, I'm late. I was here to work. Eminem, welcome back, my friend. Eminem, thanks for all the lag we got so far. Golden Day has been a problem for, and guys, in our tap, and everybody, we put him on the awards to the final against Samuel Montembeault last night, 7 Sinkos. And you know what he did? He just scored a goal in our tap. I'm telling you right now, we're going to get higher by the NHL and send those players. They're going to request us to talk about them at the awards, guys. Stankos scored a goal. And that's it. That's the fun one about this one. Michael, welcome back. Like you said, run. It's been a problem for 8% English name too far. A lot of bad performance left in the right NHL. Cole, did you hear Bill Guérin comments today about the Team USA guess is not taking Caulfield? You're right about this, guys. Dallas scored again 3-2. Utah fall apart. No, you're right about this, Ron. He had talked about a couple of days ago. He wanted if you cannot play with like a Pee-wee players. That was maybe his comment about that, and but we'll see what happening for sure. And our top about Guérin and his selection. I like what we did not back too much in the third period. Exactly, Mark. That was my worry about when I said, remember, the league want the scoring to go up, so they did everything they could to get that. No surprise, then Skelly are struggling. That even goal early in the third really helped stabilize everything for sure. PLW, I'm putting a lot of team item in my cart of Amazon, so Sport Best Buy. I need a couple more beer to process and regret it tomorrow morning. Yeah, I wish we can do that until then. Black Friday will become blackout Saturday morning for me tomorrow. We'll be back at 9 o'clock a.m. For another French show. It's not like Guerin will. There's not like, no, it won't be Guerin for sure. Sentiment question. I thought the have won and the last two games, they have less than 20 shots on the goal. Do you have a concern going forward with the lack of the shot goal? Yes and no. Yes, because the opportunity they have is higher. But at the same time, the count of the shot are really strange this year. And this come with the gambling stuff. But this is going to be interesting. If Montreal can hang in there with the lower the number of the goal shooting percentage, I think it's going to be the highest one this season. Many teams like Chicago are second or third behind Boston and Montreal. So concern a little bit about that, but they really look for the quality shot there for sure. For them, something to have to a little bit more pay attention. Good question about that. Coach, I'm picking Ab to beat Colorado for Survivor, Billy. Talking about Survivor, guys, we're going to get this. I'm going to bring back the game after that. But Survivor, guy, is tomorrow. Billy, go with Montreal tomorrow. I got it, my friend Billy. Ron, go with the Lesson Kings and Colorado for Mr. PLW. If you want to participate, guys, this is a new contest. Start tomorrow. Easy. You pick one selection the game tomorrow, and boom, you are winner. So during the show, you can give me your team. I will pretty sure I will have a chance to do it. I agree with you, Billy. I believe them too, buddy. I have faith. The only American ahead of Caulfield is Jason Robinson with 15 goals. Just scored a 16 goal for that, for sure. And I thought I was referred to the event goal on the third, not cold. For me, sport betting has make NHL calculate the shot more strictly. Now shot had to be safe, but would been hitting the balls out of the net are not considered a shot anymore. That's something. Who are you taking tomorrow? Survivor. Mark, some tools are useful, some are not much in our tap. Larry brother. So Pete Martin gave it to you. I take Colorado for Survivor and put it real money on Montreal, who are underdog. So whatever happened, I'd be happy. PLW. Good point about that. So we're going to go back to the game, guys. For the Montreal Canadiens. Now, it's time to give us your stood out players of the game today. You obscure at the office at the turning point of the game. So if you have it, let me know for sure. Coach, I will take the wall tomorrow. Please, Pete Martin, go with the wall. Thanks so much, Pete Martin. We'll go with the wall. Got it, my friend. If I can join Survivor Pool, I would pick the wall. Here we go. Stand the man. Go with the wall. If I lose tomorrow and compete PLB from then on, here we go. I would take Batman over Superman. So my out player, guys, I go with Montembeault. And I go with Montembeault because best performance of the year. He was out for 13 days, and he did an amazing, great performance. They have other players make the team win today. Yeah, a couple of other players you can still out. But the way Montembeau play for me, it was excellent. So I would give the stood out players today, guys, at the go to the Samuel Montembeau. The obscure now. You have a few players from the Montreal was obscure on different ways at different moment of the game, in my opinion. Usually I try to go with someone that does not have point or is not on a score sheet. But for me, sometimes obscure is the player make the details of the game, right? And you see something where it's not on the score sheet. And this time I will go, guys, to my obscure player today. I go with Juraj Slavkovsky. He did not start the game very well, Slavkovsky. Breakaway up at Chicago. Save by Saros. It was Beragowski. And then the reason I go with Slavkovsky, he picked it up after that, and then he got better and better and better. And a great pass for Budzik goal. He steal the puck a couple of times. He scored a goal today. I think for me, this is the reason behind that. The Chicago just had the what a save, guys! Wow, Chicago get Saros just robbed Bedard. Chicago have a breakaway. Saros make a save. The puck go out. They come back. Ran Green hit the pole straight. The puck go back to Connor Bedard. Connor Bedard ripped the puck over the head of Saros that going the ball down, and Saros the glove robbed Bedard. This is it. ESPN top 10 tonight. Saros again Bedard. With that, we pay the bill. Still Montembeau, obscure Dobson, office, nobody. Still Suzuki, obscure Montembeau. At the office, no one. Turning point, event, goal, and early third point. Yeah, I agree with you about that. And I thought it could be a turn point about this. I could go Turkey, Monty, Billy. Pittsburgh, Columbus, 3-3 right now with you. Are you kidding me? I had to check that game, guys. You're killing me, Ovidio. I'm going to tell you why. You're right about that, guys. Sidney Crosby scored his second goal of the game. Guys, the Columbus scored at 4 seconds at the end of the second period. Columbus lead 3-1. Tonight, I don't know the score, the final score of that game. Columbus and the last 10 games, they played 7 games in overtime of the 10 game before the game tonight. And 5 of the 7 game was just an overtime. There was lead at the second period. That's crazy. They cannot hold the lead at the second period. I know that because I'm writing for them. I write article about that team. This is blew my mind, guys, to see that the Columbus Blue Jacket. So with you, my friend, I did not want to, but I did not bother, not believe you, but I just want to say this is amazing. Evans, obscure pour moi, Billy. Turning point, Montembeau standing strong in the first period before the first ab goal at PLW. That was my turning point, in my opinion. I think Slavkovsky played better que Demidov and Kapanen. Absolutely about that, Stan. What a crowd, Frank. Crosby 640 points is never happened. He does not miss almost 2 seasons. I've been 7 already for him. Pete Martin, Montembeau. Pete Martin, Monty stood out, obscure Slavkovsky, office, whoever it was that missed the assignment on the stone goal. On the stone goal, guys, it's Anderson et TC. You have 3 players on the wall. You have both defensemen, Matheson, Dobson, and maybe Evans, because you have a change on the. Yeah, it's Evans. And TC Anderson should have covered the front net right there. Pete Martin. I don't want to point only to because I did not see the full play, but I remember the replay. But I will have to pay a little bit more attention who it was between, but I can guarantee that is between both of them for sure. Ron Billy, I like Amazon Jack. Is going to be to have Jack Razor to me. TC could be obscure. Got put in there. Look like he was part of the team for years. Fly very well with Evans Love, TC awareness. He made 2 mistakes, TC today, where he should put the puck outside the zone. One of them. It was okay for me. Not great, like you talk about PLW. It was just okay. First game, we're not complaining about the system, everything like that. It's all new for him. One thing he showed, his skating is a little bit more faster what I thought. But we have to wait a little bit longer what he's going to do about that. For first game, that's okay. That's a good game. Veneno at the office for play goalie for Vegas. Sakiski, empty net, the goal. That was a funny one. That one I laughed for about 2 minutes on this one. It was like he was trying to make some interference to the goalie. About that, to his point behind Lemieux and 26. About that, the office was still Veneno, but it was a bit better. Obscure. Sakiski stood out Montembeault. Turning point, first period, penalty kill. After that, that's one area I think I'll agree with you, both of you, about that with PLW for that. And welcome back, Garrett. So, now Nashville guys behind Macaron and Ag over the Chicago Blackhawks. Guys, Chicago have nobody to answer. Foligno is not there anymore. Macaron invite Murphy. Murphy does not go. Interesting game. For somebody to take a 3-1 pointer, Veneno looked like a basketball player making a pick for somebody to take the 3-point pointer, PLW. Caulfield does not have any move on breakaway. Why? He go with his wrist shot. Object Lebro, George Atman account among the best traveler. There we go. Could not agree with you more, Larry Lavalley. Here we go. Yeah, so we go on that one. We're checking right now what's going on. Between the game, a lot of activity around the Nashville and the Chicago guys. Everybody was pushing each other about that. I'm going to go to NHL news today. A couple of news, not big. We have to go around. First of all, guys, Anaheim Ducks lost the goaltender, Tasdal, for 2 or 3 weeks for today. The goaltender Anaheim, so they have to call up the rookies, and it will be interesting what happening about that situation for Anaheim. Today they win on overtime against the LA, and 2-3 weeks could change a bit their position descending. Seattle announced that this is a blow for the Kraken. Lose Schwartz out 6 weeks. So this is going to be interesting to see the Kraken for the next couple of weeks without him. The Calgary announced they gave a contract to the GM Conroy extension 2 years. Randy Walkman talked about this last night, the show, and now it's confirmed. Calgary gave a 2-year deal to them. PS, give me a 1-year contract. I will teach them how to score on the penalty shots. Many contender could use Crosby on their team, but none as getting him. Yep, it is what it is for Crosby. Crosby will stay home in Pittsburgh. PS, that's okay with me. I don't have no problem with that part for the Pittsburgh Crosby. It's how you're going to respond, Pittsburgh, on the playoff, if you're going to make it or not. And the fact they don't trade those best players. But now, Utah score, guys, tied the game 3-3. A crazy game right now. Never said never about that. But power play Chicago not looking good. So that's what we got, guys, on the NHL. I want to focus more on the Montreal Canadiens tonight because we have a couple of conversations I want to share with you about the Montreal Canadiens. So let's see what we got here, guys. There was a game between Montreal Canadiens and the Vegas Golden Knights. Now, a couple of rumors around Montreal Canadiens I want to share with you, and I want to hear from you if you will make a deal or not. First of all, the St. Louis Blues and the Nashville Predators and Vancouver Canucks, many scouts of them follow the team, the Montreal Canadiens. And I'm watching Chicago, guys. Nashville, Chicago, Nazar just missed it. An empty net. St. Louis Blues connection with the Montreal Canadiens. We know early was Kiru. Was named about him. Like Brendan Shine. We talk about him too. All relate to Montreal Canadiens. And they have also Sutter. They are the 3 names we heard for the St. Louis Blues on that one. Conroy extension. Mark, I'm surprised Pittsburgh won't win the cup until the 2040. About that, Mark Conroy is missed from the Boston Pizza Kid. Now, Boston tied, Chicago tied the game. Ryan Grieve, ex-Boston University, scored a goal, 22 years old. Green tied the game for, again, Nashville for the Blackhawks. We'll see what happens with St. Louis Blues. Nashville now. Nashville, interesting case. Randall Raleigh is really the player they're looking for. The name is more related to Montreal Canadiens. We have some rumor about Stamkos. We heard some rumor about Marchessault. And then we heard now a little bit more about Eric Ola. So I don't know which one you're looking for. I don't know what you think it will happen or not with the Nashville Predator. Now, coming from the Vancouver Canucks, Kiefer Sherwood is the big name they get now from Vancouver to get trade for Montreal Canadiens, and they are looking for a second-round pick. Now, he scored 12 goals. We know what his physicality of this game he has. I'm not sure. If you look about the in Vancouver after that, I don't see that any other players could join the Montreal Canadiens. I don't think so. It will happen there. Coach, I heard Montreal scouts are looking to make a trade with the Blackhawks for who, I wonder. Chicago have 7 UFA for at the end of the year. We're talking about more the bottom 6. The Foligno, Mikheyev, Dickinson, Murphy, defenseman, and Nashville scored a goal right there, guys. 3-2 again. Again, the Chicago Evangelista scored a goal. They have Laurent Brossoit is available, but I don't see a good deal for the Montreal Canadiens for Laurent Brossoit. And the 5-0 Soderblom, guys, is not looking good for the Chicago Blackhawks in the last couple of games, honestly. Oliver Moore looking solid. You're right about this. A very good skater. About that, would you consider Forsberg or O'Reilly at the right price, Mark? For me, Forsberg would be my pick for the Montreal Canadiens. O'Reilly, for me, only one more year. It have to be really low to get Ryan O'Reilly. For me, if you get Forsberg, you're going to pay the price for him for sure. It's not going to be easy for him. But two players, I will not be easy to get it at the right price. For sure. 3-3 Pittsburgh. Thanks so much, RJ. Not even sure what it probably is a second round for what we heard. I don't see Forsberg leaving Nashville run. If they run, if they go to rebuild, completely run. All right? If they decide to rebuild, everyone over 30 years old, right? Everyone over 30 years old are going to be out of the Nashville. And I'm talking about Hosey, O'Reilly, Senkos, Marchessault, Forsberg, and Saros. They will just completely turn this down. And they're going to accumulate asset and asset and asset and asset. With that, with those players mentioned to you, they are able to get 4 or 5 prospect really good, and they can get maybe 2, 3 first round pick, and they can get second round pick, third round pick. But this I'm talking about completely down, not a retools, down. Because Forsberg still with the team going to be on the rebuild, not going to helping them a lot at 31 years old. The cost would be expensive. But again, are they going to willing to do that? I'm not sure about that. If they're going to do that, Mark and Ron. Lavi, PLW, away. I'm glad we did not have internet back in the 60s because I would not been with my grandpa at the hotel in Hemingford, and I missed that. Pittsburgh will learn team from 26-26 come then of the 26 things. Smaller rebuild it 1 to back final go to 1 and 17 years in the row. There you go. I will give you Wolf, Randy. Always will, I guess, be a bit, but maybe move on. Rebuild don't take long. One done correctly. Who predict Florida? It was supposed to be Edmonton, Toronto, winning cups. How are you, Larry? I've been love and with my grandpa. You mean retools proper rebuild to the take longer? Panthers are in the trouble, Randy. Do you really give up a veteran like a Forsberg up if we would help the young one? No. Run. You have to get because this is with OZ, they are the best players they can get in return. So you trade them and try you get now transition players to keep with the team run. South yellow goal, 3-4. Yet Johnson scored a goal. Coach, I'm very sorry if I covered this, but why the heck would add trade goalie number 1 defenseman? What is the problem for him? Yeah, 2 problems. What? 2 problems for him. is, and I don't think Montreal would trade him. He has maybe the best asset. Uh, for the right opportunity, maybe they would consider to do that because now they are Lennartson, they are Mike Matheson, they are Strobel, Ekstrom, and they have Jacky. Mike Matheson and Thompson play on the first pairing. Then you have Cooley on the second pairing with Lennartson, right? And then you have the rest of the third pairing with Carrier Renard. That gave all the rest you have Angstrom, Jacky, Angstrom, and Strobel and Madison. That and Hudson that blocked the second side. What it will happen in the future if how Angstrom can develop and how Rebecca can develop, that open up also Carrier to be on the market too. On the right price, you have to consider Cooley. But it would take a lot to trade Cooley, I believe. The only thing can put something out of the Cooley is maybe his injuries at some point. But we have to worry about that. I'll be shocked if they trade him. That's what the reason they put him on the conversation left and right. Who do you want for Wolf, Pete Martin? Yeah, if it is in our top, and we have one here and Hockey Nation and Larry. Pittsburgh 4, Columbus 3 overtime. Unbelievable, guys. Columbus lost again. Pittsburgh rebuild 0-6 called Retours. They changed measure pace of the team, trade, staff, and O'Neill. It would be nice jacket, a benefit, 2 baseball, add boom, a new laptop, boom, a coffee machine, some speaker. That's how you spend out some 1,000 stuff you don't need. Thank you, Blackout Friday. There we go. PLW. Thompson was another on my obscure list today. Pete Martin, they thank Pittsburgh Penguins win 4-3. Thank you, RJ and N26. So they are right now the Montreal Canadiens rumor. And the next couple of weeks, are they going to get there? I'm not sure. Are they going to wait for the development of the Montreal Canadiens and wait for Doc and New Hook, everybody else coming back? Wait. I think Montreal Canadiens, the next move have to be more about the opportunities for the right call and the right thing. So we have to wait, honestly, what happened for that team, for the Montreal Canadiens. Now, I want to ask you this question. Montreal Canadiens, the best matchup, the Tampa Bay Lightning or the Ottawa Senators? Why you talk about them? Because right now they are the top 3 of the Atlantic Division, and it could have something, could be Montreal Canadiens. I don't put Florida Panthers because I think you're going to tell me exactly that, they've been there, blah, blah, blah. And then Detroit, I'm not sure. And Buffalo, I don't think so. And Boston there, but it would be easy for Montreal to play more like the Boston. But if you have matchup right now, to consider the best top Atlantic team, the Ottawa Senators and the Tampa Bay Lightning. If you have a choice, how you do that? On our Billy to the Jack Daniel Dale Columbus and Timmon think Langston was a better pick. Demidov, PLW. The German Nil at 40 gold and the Pittsburgh then trade him. It was James Neal, by the way. It was not O'Neill. It was James Neal. Obviously, we took it out of the shell because of the tariff, Billy. James Neal was a pretty 30 players, Perry. He fall apart after that, guys, for him. Have a refill. Senator, look awful today, coach. I would pick Ottawa. Too young a team, Sandeman. Yeah, possible there. Ottawa or Tampa Bay Paris, both are not a nice matchup for Montreal, but I will go with Ottawa. Could point Paris about that too. My goalie will need to play 2 consecutive injury-free years for us to get anybody of value for him. His injury-prone status mean we would like to not get much in return. I would much rather keep him anyway. Do you think Kaden Cooley can get a second center in NHL like Matthew Bernier? Um, I'm not sure. Good night, Reggie, Coach, and everyone. Reggie, thanks again for everything, my friend Reggie. Goalie value is very good, even if injury prone. About that for sure. Yeah, we're going to go to the clash, and then go to the Frenchy Quiz tonight. Pittsburgh getting over for it was a great trade to Moulin and Mata for style was another one. Have some great Eastern Europe, Prendy, and stock. Here we go. About that. So the clash, guys, tonight. Um, 3, 4 questions about the Montreal Canadiens, and then a little bit in general. Budzik, more goal at Sakaski. More goal at Sakaski. And don't forget, guys, if you want to join the Survivor, you have to give me your team tonight. Pittsburgh Sun to play better without the lead. Frank, big win for them. We're going to see them tomorrow night live. Frank, we're going to do the game. On that one, Cooley is known for his great leadership. He can play the big game. Are you people for it? We stand up in the Habs last game, last season? People have short memory about last. No, I don't think so. They want to trade Cooley. The value of Cooley could change everything if they have defensemen to pick it up behind that. Not allowed Randy about that. Cooley scored 2 goals and the playoff clinched last season, but people forget about fast. Budzik more goal at PW que Sakaski. Not allowed, Ovidio. I'll be here, Coach. Awesome, Frank. Great point. Standerman. Budzik, absolutely. If they still play on the first line, will Budzik stay on the first line? Not allowed, Larry Lavalley. It's a good question, by the way. I would say yes on that one. Absolutely on that one. Fine, that's the best kind of for me, really. All right, guys. The second question: Sakaski more point que Budzik. That's a good thinking about me. Sakaski more point que Budzik. Are you agree or disagree about that? More point que Budzik, Sakaski. We talk about Budzik, more goal at Sakaski. Now, do you think more point for him over there? Absolutely, Billy. PW, that too. Close, but absolutely a marker. Sakaski, absolutely stand. Yeah, Sakaski more point que Bolzik. I think we are all agree with that part over there. I feel the same way right here. For them, absolutely, Randy. I agree, Coach, with you. Absolutely, absolutely. So let's move on. Frank Slakowski played well. So, yes, here we go. Number 3, guys. This is going to be interesting. Tobesh. More starts que Montembeault. Absolutely for PS, start will dominate in a couple of years. A lot of growth this year, Billy. Do you think Tobesh have more starter at Montembeault? Now PS go ties 41-41. PS. That's a good one. Equad in our top 2, not allowed, Larry. Tobesh, not allowed, Standerman. And our top captain doing what he does phenomenal. It will only get better. People need to take a break with the second center or with the tie. PS. I know that. Tobesh more start que Montembeault. Tough question, but yes, Perry. Absolutely. Tobesh more start not allowed with you. See, I like that because it's a tough one. It's pretty good. Absolutely for Tobesh. Granted, Tobesh more start for PW. There you go. It will be tight. It will be close. And when I see close, guys, I don't see any of them start more at 45 game. So, yes. On that one. Now, the next one, guys, and as number 4, Chicago or San Jose are going to over 84.5 points for that. I repeat, like Montembeault or with you, they have to share the net at 2 okay goal, Mark Eminem. More for Tobias, Pete Martin. Not allowed Montembeault with bones back. And I thought my man is Kapanen, PLW. Is Montembeault 100% out of the Olympic? Yes, he is, Perry. A little bit better. Sweet of the wing. Absolutely, and after for Chicago. 84.5, Randy. Not allowed for me, PS. It's a tough one, guys, but I'll be honest with you, not allowed, in my opinion. I don't see two teams in the middle of 60 and 50 last season jumping at 85. I'd be shocked. So I would say to you on that one, not allowed on that one. Both PLW, San Jose over 84.5. Well, you guys, you leave. Wow. Interesting. Absolutely. Interesting. I could be wrong for me. Chicago or with you. And finally, that your last question before we go to Frenchy Quiz tonight. We're going to maybe stop a little bit early tonight. And Stanko's 2 point off that. Here you go. We, the NHL, we demand next year in our top, they will pay us to say, look, you have to put him on the nomination awards. And we'll see. Leave out of the playoff, absolutely, or not allow the coach. I said he was out and 2 weeks ago. And so absolutely for that one. The last one, guys, Tom Wilson with the Team Canada. Tom Wilson, Team Canada. Are you agree or disagree? On that one. The Turkey runner-up, Stanko, you're right about that. Tom Wilson with Team Canada. I'm sure Big Guérin would take him, but Sen, absolutely. Perry, not allowed. Good grave, Billy. I don't care, Larry Lavalley. Absolutely. Randy. Pittsburgh trade Whitney, 5th overall pick, and second best defenseman at time. Trade start, and then Prick Nell for the goal and scorer Conness for Whitney. Another great trade. Cannot be afraid to make trade. The only thing that Wilson can hit more by the eye fans would be that put Boston or Toronto jersey on his back. There we go. No for Wilson. Will be interesting what happened about that. Guy, we're going to finish the show tonight with a quiz of the Hockey National Show. It's time to get there. Absolutely. For LDP. Thanks for all the likes, guys. I appreciate a lot. Hopefully, don't forget to click on the likes. And if you want to participate at the Survivor, give me of course, your selection of your team for tomorrow. If you want to do that, that'll be great. Here we go. Time for the Frenchy Quiz. Back-to-back week. Now, you can cheat easy if you go to Google or if you go on different website to get the answer. I try to go on the season right now. So, hopefully you can use your imagination and how you think it, or you can go online and you can get the answer. So, I did not try to go around. I keep this very simple. We see if the people follow a lot the season. So, how many Wild players have 70 shots a plus this season? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? That's an easy question, guys. First question tonight. Billy, go with C. B for run. A for RJ, B for stand the man. Last week, Larry, I think it's Larry win last week. PW, no, maybe it's the one weeks before that. Anyhow, B there, D, C in our top, E Perry, Frank A. C and 26, C Larry Lavalley. E5 for PLW, C Randy Walkman, C Mark Elliott. And we'll see we have other people in the chat get the right answer. On we go. Are you ready? And so, guys, is C. 3P players have this so far. 70 shot a plus. We have a goal. Billy score. And our top score. And 26 score. Larry Lavalley, I almost said Larry Murphy. Randy Walkman score. And we have at the goal before Randy, we have Mark Elliott scored a goal. Congratulations, Mark. About that, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people, guys, score the first goal of the night. Congratulations on that one. I'm going to move on to question number 2 of the night at the Hockey National Show. Welcome back, Bill, Mr. Billy. On that one, Eminem 4 on that one. We have Steve, Big Steve. Welcome back. Question number 2, guys. Which team does not have at least 2 players with 65 hits or more this season? One of the 5 there does not have 2 players with 65 hits. Calgary, Florida, San Jose, Utah, or Minnesota. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. D for Run with Kings. B for RJ. B for Larry. And B for Billy. Eminem go with 4. D for Perry. Utah. Stan go with D. Question number 2. PS D. Frank E. Pete Martin D. And A is C. And at that C. Ovidio C. E, Minnesota. There we go. We're going to wait a little bit longer. Randy D. And C. B, Mark Elliott, D for Randy. Here we go, guys. I think we're getting there. We're going to get that one, guys. And this was surprise everyone, guys. The answer, guys, is B, Florida Panthers. And Billy take the lead. Larry Lavalley take the lead. And RJ Calabro scored a goal. That's all for question number 2, guys. Big Steve go with D. And surprisingly, guys, Florida have only won on the top 65 hits in NHL. So, congratulations. Mark Elliott go with B on that one. I forgot to give you that goal to Mark Elliott, guys. Mark Elliott tied the game. So, Mark, you got it, my friend, on that one. And that gave out that one. Eminem C, 0-2 for Steve. We'll go to move on. Question number 3. How many Colorado players have more than 30 giveaway this season until tonight? Before the game tonight, how many Colorado players have more than 30 giveaway this season? 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good luck, everybody. First start, best start, Frank. You got it, my friend Billy. It's all downhill for me from here, Billy. You never know, Billy. Maybe you can get the good goal again. You look like on fire. Run, go with D, with 3 for Colorado. We have B for N26, A for Billy. We have C for RJ. RJ is 1 and 2 so far. We have A for Standerman, Randy B, Ovidio C. Frank A, Mark D, Pete D, Larry Lavalley, A. PS score then A. I gave PS early, 1 and 2, by the way. Forgot one of these goals. Perry E with 4. We have to wait a little bit more longer. The time is up. I forgot to start C2, Martin Ekesh and Nathan McKinnon. So I hope people understand that stat is trash about that. Wait a little bit longer, guys, to get an answer. Wait for a bit longer. Big C, C, PWC. Here we go. The answer, guys, is C. Like he said, try to pick up this on the line right there, guys. And the answer is C. Now, Big Steve scored a goal. About that one, Big Steve take the lead right there. We have PLW tie the game at 2. PLW. PLW, I have to put the score for you right there. Forgot to put you the goal right here. And we have more people, guys. I'm going to give you that goal right there. And our top knocked the door with 2 and out. Tied the game with Billy, I believe. Ovizio scored a goal. That's first of the game tonight. Randy, you're not send not C for RG. C get now 2 goals for RG Calabro on that one. And then we have that's it for everybody else. So RG score and Ovizio score and our top score. That gave you now, guys, Billy at 2. And our top is at 2. 1 is at N26 at 1. Larry Lavalley. I want to be sure I give you the right answer for Larry Lavalley, guys. I still believe Larry is at 1. He said Larry A on that one. So Larry Lavalley is still at 2. And we have Mark Elliott at 2. Randy Walkman at 1. And RJ Labro at 2. PLW at PS. Here we go. I want to be sure I got everything set up properly the right way. About this, question number 4. Here we go. How many shortened goals this season so far in NHL? 54, 56, 58, 60, or 62? Good luck about that one of them. I'm the Sabres on the Frenchy Quiz. 1 win and 5 years. Cap by mistake, sorry. And 26. 0-3 for Standerman. Here we go. How many shortened goals this year? 54, 56, 58, 60, or 62? Good luck, everybody. BW Ab leader for giveaway are Noah Thompson and Lane Hudson. D for Billy. Here we go. B for Ron. Here we go. E for Randy. B for RJ. Stand with E. D for Pete Martin. A for Nick, for N26. Larry go with A. 54. Larry Lavalley. Larry Lavalley is tied right now with Billy with NR Tap. Mark Elliott, RJ Calabro are all tied. B for Mark Elliott and A for Larry Lavalley. E for PS, E for PLW. We're still missing in our tap, I believe. Ovzio go with C, by the way. How about that one? And our tap go with C, 58. Perry go with E. Perry is 03. Big Steve go with E. Big Steve got a goal early. About that, I think we got everybody, guys. Armia would let the game for 1 million. The answer guy is 56 on that goal. And that gave guys a goal. Take the lead. Mark Killiat and Arjé Calabro tie the game, guys, at 3 right now. Congratulations on that one. And that's it we got on that answer, guys. At B, going to repeat again. Mark Elliott scored a goal for the question number 4. And we got a run with Kings on that one. And then we have RJ Calabro with that one also for a total of 3 for Mark and PS at the end. Standerman 0 and 4. Billy, you're still stuck at 2 and now, Billy. And Billy knows is how it works, Billy. We're going to get the last question tonight. Some people can tie the game, or RJ, and if they are right, or Mark Elliott, and that's it. We'll see what's happening there. I'm going to give the goal to Mike and M&M on that one. Not really. You are B. And then so is C on that one. Here we go, guys. The next one. M&M, you're right. Your answer is B. How many players have logged more than 1,000 minutes this season? 4, 6, 8, 10, or 12? The 2 are. How many minutes? How many players did over 1,000 right there? So M&M, you go a goal on that one, by the way. So we'll see what's going to happen there, guys. RJ go with A. Does not hesitate, RJ. Barry 04, you right now at the bottom with Sanderman. Billy go with C on that one. Billy is one of them can tie the game if RJ is not right or Mark Elliott. Ron go with A. Ozil go with B. And Nashville score. Ozil go with B. Ron with A. Frank with A. And 26 with B. Already just scored a goal, by the way. Pete Martin go with D. Mark Elliott go with B because RJ closed A. There we go. D for NRTAP. Does this question include the goalies? No. Obviously. PS go with B. NRTAP go with D. Pete Martin go with D. I'm still waiting for anybody else on that one. 0 for PLW. Guys, if it's A, RJ win. If it's B, Mark win. If it's C, D, E, but maybe someone can win tonight, tie the game. Here we go. B from M&M. The answer, guy, is C. And now we have not only 2 winners, we have 3 winner tonight, guys. If my calculation is good, with that one over there. Billy came back to tie the game. Mark Elliott is the winner of tonight with Billy. And RJ Calabro, guys, with a big win tonight. The full rank got with D. And that's it. That's all on that Frenchy Quiz. A very solid game by other players. In our tap, got 2 tonight. Larry Lavalley finished at 2. Randy and N26, maybe 1 or both of you. Or a couple of people with 1 tonight. We have a PLW, Ron, a big save, and maybe KJ. No. That's it, what I got. I don't know. Many of you, 05 Perry, Sunderman, 05 tonight. I think Pete Martin is maybe at 1 of 5, maybe. And I don't think Pete Martin scored a goal tonight, by the way, on that one. Frank is 05, but, that's the most important things, to have a good time together and to sharing a good time about what's going on tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow, we are back at 9 o'clock a.m. French show. We are back at 3 o'clock, Colorado, Montreal. We are back at 7 o'clock, Pittsburgh, tomorrow night, Toronto, tomorrow night. And then we'll be back Sunday at 9 o'clock a.m. Then we'll be back Sunday night at 8:30 p.m. with Mr. Enartap. So that gives you an idea, guys, what we're going to do is on the weekend. This is the place to be. I don't know. Many people missed a great place to be. They should be here. Talking about the Montreal Canadiens. Mark, congratulations with RJ. And that question was a flap. Mike Matheson lead Montreal with a 546-minute play. The right answer is 0 on that one. 0-10, Coach Pete Martin. And big day for Coach tomorrow. Thank for all of you. For us, you welcome. Frank, is always a pleasure to be all together. 1,000 minutes divided by 25 a game is 40 minutes per game. It's going to be about that one over there. Ice time and NHL. Good night and out that. Thanks so much. Go Habs, go. Good point. Mr. N26, I appreciate a lot. Perry, have a good night, everybody. Have an amazing, great night, everyone. I can wait till tomorrow night at the show. Thank for Mark Elliott for the super chat. RJ Cabro, the news and update. Moderator in our tap run with Kings. Until then, my friend, you know what's going on because that's who you are. You are awesome. You are amazing. You are the best. And remember, you have greatness inside of you. You're absolutely right about that. You have greatness inside of you. We wish you an amazing, great night, everyone. Hopefully, you'll be ready for tomorrow. Montreal surprised all of us with a big W tonight by the score of 4-1. Again, the Vegas go tonight. And I can wish you tomorrow. Until then, my friend, I wish you an amazing, great night, everyone. Enjoy your turkey again, maybe some leftover turkey, of course, and hopefully you guys, you're ready to watch the Montreal Canadiens. Be well, be Al. Find a way not only to dominate your day, but find a way to dominate the second half of what? 2025. Have a great night, everybody. Good night, Rain. Thanks so much on that one. Good night. But I always trust PLW over AI. PLW about that one over there. Still love you, Coach, but always trust PLW over AI. What a crowd. Good night, everyone. I think when I make a mistake, guys, I should put the goaltender there because the only one make over 1,000 is the goaltender. So you're right about this, PLW. And I should answer yes to Perry when he asked that question. It was who play over 1,000 minutes. Honestly, it's 8 goaltender about that. So you're right about this, PLW, and everybody else. Hockey Nation, the Hab Nation, and all the people that animal in the kingdom of Terran, said to one time, we love you, friends. And that way, guys, one more time. Merci, Marc. À la prochaine. Booyah!